Welcome back to another episode of Sutton Reactions. This is episode 48 of the show here where we react to any and everything that we find interesting, funny. We also play a little bit of we do a little challenge. You guys know our Liminal Olympics. We do all that here at Sudden Reaction. So if you are listening to this wonderful episode 48, please kick back, relax, grab your favorite drink, snack, or vice, depending on what you're doing right now, and relax because we got a good one for you today. Again, another jam-packed episode. You guys know the first episode of the week is always crazy because we have so much to talk about. There's so much we missed, right? So much we missed. So here we are, and we're here to talk about it. My guy King Blaze is in the chat. What's going on, King Blaze? Kenny says Sutton is late. Hmm, like 1 minute late. We did it for noon today. Well, noon my time. Noon my time. Let me see. Taurus is in the chat. What's going on? What's going on, Taurus? Says, yo, Sutton. What up, what up, what up? Yeah, like I said, guys, we got a good one for you today. It's I wanna start it off with this. And I normally will start off with something sports related or Baltimore Ravens related because especially if it's a pressing matter. But they just announced today, the Ravens just announced today that they will be dropping new jerseys on April 16th. And I just want to say this because I'm going to talk about it a little bit later on Quiet Storm Sports, which, by the way, Quiet Storm Sports today will be featuring my guy Sip to Tally Films and my guy Nitro as well. Us three will be on Quiet Storm Sports later today, chopping it up about all things Baltimore Ravens. So listen, it's going to be a good one. You're not going to want to miss that. Anywho, they announced that they're dropping new uniforms, and the thing that I was going to say before is that it's funny to me how just last week Ravens president Sashi Brown was saying things like, "Oh, we're not even close to that. It's a lengthy process. It would take us a whole year at least. Like we're pretty much." He was basically saying in so many words that the Ravens were a year off. They were saying that they were a year off from having new jerseys. But lo and behold, here we are. The Ravens will have new uniforms come April 16th. And I'm excited about it. You guys know how I feel about Ravens jerseys, at least the ones that we've been wearing for the past 20 some odd years, 30 years. You know, um, I've never been a huge fan of the Ravens jerseys. I don't know if it's just like the colorway. I don't know if it's just like the designs or like the numbering and things like that. It might just be like the numbering seems kind of dated to me. I want to see. I want to see, and this is just my personal wish list. I want to see the B back on the helmet. I want to see the Baltimore B back on the helmet. That's number one. I think that that could look fly. That could look super sharp. Put that on a black B on a purple helmet. Fire. Nike, I know you can get it done. Nike, I know you can get it done. It's possible. Give me some wings, something. You know what I mean? My guy Stretch52 says in the chat, says, I like the black being the primary. I did see somebody mention that on X earlier today, and then somebody had responded to them by saying, no, the black is kept for like the primetime games at the bank, stuff like that. It gives it a little bit more aura when it only comes out maybe two times a year, two, 3 times a year, something like that. However, I do like the idea. I do like the sound of that. I just don't think that they're going to because purple is really the base color, right? Purple is the base color. So whatever jerseys we see, the base is going to be purple for the primary. And with that being said, I think that again, purple helmets with a black B on it, give us the maybe purple jerseys with the black numbering on. I'm not exactly sure, but all I know is that coming into this new regime, it does seem like the Ravens are fully turning the page. And I know they put in their request to do it last year allegedly. I think somebody came out and said that, but I again, I love the fact that we're fully turning the page. Fully turning the page from the John Harbaugh days. We got a whole new coaching staff. We've got, we've kind of, I don't want to say retooled yet because the draft hasn't happened. Free agency isn't necessarily over and we could still make trades, but we've made big splashes so far as well in this offseason by acquiring, guys like Trey Hendricks and attempting to get guys like Max Crosby. It does seem like the Ravens are all in on really, turning things around here and starting anew. And the jerseys is kind of like the newest iteration of that idea. So I love it. I love it. Black with purple numbers, please. I would like that. I would like that. They're not changing the logo. I would hope. I would. I wish they would. I just want the B. I just want the B on there, man. I want the B. What's going on, Tila? Let me see. Money Mike, what up? What up? What up? Glaucoma, what up? Appreciate y'all for coming through. As always, we got a lot to get into today. Again, we got some Liminal Olympics games. We got some kind of introspective topics. We got some messy topics. We got a lot. We got a lot. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into episode 48 of Sutton Reactions. Like the video. All right. We are back with another episode 48 of Sutton Reactions here. By the way, before we get started on this one, shout out to everybody who's watching in the live chat right now. Shout out to everybody who's part of the replay gang on this one. And then for those of you guys who are watching on various platforms such as Twitch, such as Kick, such as X as well, please consider coming over to YouTube and joining our live interactive chat, which will be featured right beneath me for the entire episode and duration of this show. And also, as it says at the bottom of your screen, your little ticker, you can send me topics, videos that you want me to react to live here on Sutton Reactions just by sending it to my X or Instagram account at Sutton Def. All right, so what do we want to get into first here? What do we want to get into first here? A little warm up. You guys know I like a little warm up before we get into our games and all that other jazz, right? So here's one. I want to bring this up just to get us started here, just to get us cooking. So I don't know if you guys heard, but apparently LeBron James was recently doing an interview where somehow, some way it came up the cities that he likes to go to the least. He does not like to go to these cities. So he mentioned, I believe it was Milwaukee, and he also mentioned Memphis, right? He also mentioned Memphis. And I want to play this video here that's kind of like in response to this. This guy's named G-Fed. And basically what he's doing here is he's going to these hotels because he mentioned like the hotels, right? Like that's what a lot of NBA players were saying. Kevin Durant namely said the Memphis hotels trash. Like the ones that he's going to here, like the Hyatt, trash. So this guy took the liberty of going to the hotels himself to see whether they're trash or not. Draymond Green was also another guy who had some really bad stories about this place and how it wasn't the greatest or whatever. So I want to walk you guys through this, and you guys tell me. Let me know down below in the chat, comment section, wherever you're at. Do you think that these NBA players are a little bit privileged and out of touch, or not? Let me know. But this is this guy staying in LeBron's room at the Memphis Hyatt.
To the infamous Hyatt.
Staying at the fucking Hyatt at 41 years old. You think I'm gonna do that shit?
I'm not 41, but we're gonna see if we can do this shit. Right away, we're a little bit further away from the Westin last night. Still a short walk or very short charter bus right away, but we'll see if the move is worth it. Taking the lobby together, here we go. Right as we walk in, we got some great Memphis music on the wall, some great Pitbull on the speakers, some areas to lounge over this way, and then we have our bar and our restaurant right around this corner. The big surprise here is through this door though. This hotel also has a pool out back and a bunch of outdoor seating.
What up, Asmodeus?
Is LeBron going in a hotel pool? Probably not.
Wait a minute, hold on.
This hotel also has a pool.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to y'all though. That pool looks absolutely diabolical. Diabolical. I wouldn't even go in that pool. It don't even look appealing. Like they're talking about like this is like the featured pool. Like, bro. It's shaped like a backwards Beats logo. It looks super small. It looks a little brown in there too. Like, nah, that would not cut it. That would not cut it. For most people, if you're on vacation and you're staying here, you're probably not spending a whole lot of time, if any time, at that pool. So that I can understand. But I do want to see the room though.
Out back and a bunch of outdoor seating over here. Is LeBron going in a hotel pool? Probably not. Let's get to know they have it. We have our fitness center just past Elvis over this way. Some people are using it, don't want to intrude too much, but you can get the gist of it from right here. And then we have a massive extension on this building into a conference center area over here. This part of the building looks really old, ton of exposed bricks, but if you wanted to do an NBA walkthrough, this would be an interesting spot to do it. I think that's about everything before we go to the room. Disclaimer, we did get upgraded at the Westin last night. I truly think it was because I was a Bonvoy member though, and not because I'm making content. This time around, we also got upgraded, but it was 100% because they knew we were coming. But I did still pay full price for a room because I really, really don't want to turn these videos into an ad and don't want you to think this is one. A price of $248, 33 bucks more than yesterday, but I think a lot of that's because the Grizzlies are playing tonight and they weren't last night. Okay. Here's the moment of truth. Right, LeBron is probably staying in the suite anyways. Let's see what he's working with. This is an even bigger room than the last one we had. We don't have the view of the Forum anymore, but we probably have the best view you're going to get in Memphis, especially with the best Pro Shop pyramid right there. Got to pay our respects. Full living room right here with a small kitchen.
Okay, that's nice.
Lounge chair over here with a view. We also got a goodie bag from Memphis's tourism department. We're going to see what's going on here. We got some gear for the game tonight. A flask.
Sweet shirt.
That's going to be dangerous on Beale Street tonight. And a harmonica. Y'all crush this. That now takes us into the bedroom. New fit is looking great. Right by our his and hers things. And we have our bed right over here. And with this bedroom, we have big shower 1.
Okay.
Bathroom 1.
Yep.
And bathroom 2.
Gotta run over that.
Right over here. That leaves a question. Is this a room fit for a king? Let me know in the comments.
All right. So you guys get the gist there from watching, what they're working with in this room here. This is I guess the typical Memphis hotel room that a lot of these NBA players would have while they're staying. Taurus says in the chat, there's nothing wrong with that hotel. And right above Taurus's comment is Kogan's comment that says LeBron is going to have different standards than us regulars. And that I understand. I think I lean more towards what Kogan is saying here. I do. Because while there isn't anything wrong with that hotel, we do have to take stock of who LeBron James is. Not only has he been, filthy rich for what, 2+ decades to this point, and he's experienced the best of hotels and, literally fine dining. Literally, he's experienced the best that life and money has to offer. And this guy's saying here that he paid full price for the room. It was like $250. $250 isn't going to get you the best money can offer. It's just not. And when you also pair that with the fact that LeBron James is what, 6'8", you know what I mean? Like, so him walking into, like, to most people, let me go back to this part where he goes in the room. To most people, right, walking into a room like this, they're going to be amazed. They're going to be amazed walking into a room like that, And look how tall this guy is. I don't know exactly how tall this guy is, but like, look how high the ceiling is right here. I assume LeBron James is much taller than Buddy in the video. I think when you're talking about like with these NBA players, professional athletes, rich people, stuff like that, those guys are staying in like, and especially for the athletes, those guys are staying in like very high ceiling type of hotel rooms and things like that, where it literally feels like a mini home, because you got to think about where they probably live as well and how they live. Super high ceilings, you know what I mean? It makes you feel like you're not cramped in there. I can assume freaking, again, 6'8" LeBron James is a little bit cramped, even in a space that looks this nice. This is built for humans that aren't freakishly tall and large, So while there isn't anything actually wrong with this hotel room, there really isn't. There really isn't. But at the same time, is it fit for athletes like LeBron James? Maybe not. Maybe not. Glaucoma says, I mean, if it's free, it's good, but personally, I wouldn't pay to stay there. And see, like if we're saying that, we're not on LeBron James level, that just proves my point. Again, this is a nice hotel room. It's a nice hotel room. But like I wouldn't, I'm not losing my mind over it. There's nothing wrong with it though. Nothing wrong with it. But again, guys like LeBron, guys like KD, guys like Draymond Green, you know what I mean? Like those guys have been, again, super rich for a super long time. And when you get accustomed to a certain lifestyle, and way of living, like when you go into this is like economy to them. It's like economy, you know? So it's all about perspective and it's all relative to, I one, how much money you make, how long you've been making money, and then also, again, size as well. I think plays a big factor in it. Plays a huge factor in it. Most people walking in here who are, I don't know. I mean, a woman walking in here who's 5'3", and makes $100,000 a year or whatever, she's going to be probably impressed by something like this. Or a guy who is 5'9" and makes $100,000 a year is probably gonna be pretty impressed. You know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, this is cool. I can definitely make this work. I'm not complaining about this at all. But Braun and company, a little bit different. So I don't think it was being like, because he was also talking about like how they should move the team, take the team to Tennessee and stuff like that. And then a lot of people took issue with that because, they thought he was being quote unquote like elitist, in saying that, like, because Memphis, very large black community and stuff like that. And it's like, you're telling them to pick up and move from that side of the state to the other side of the state where it is probably predominantly white. And I guess it's nicer infrastructure and whatever else is down there. I don't know. It just kind of came off weird coming from LeBron. It kind of did come off as a little bit elitist, while he's playing golf, right? While he's on the golf course as well. So I understand the optics of it, but I think like just kind of like logistically for professional athletes, especially ones who have been rich for a long time, it is a little bit different of an experience. Once you get, especially once you get accustomed to a certain lifestyle, like I said. Stretch 52 says part of it could be the surrounding areas and activities as well. Yeah, I mean, that's also true. I haven't really heard of, Memphis or Milwaukee. They're not really known for having the most lit nightlife and stuff like that. And Braun mentioned it. I mean, he's 41. And what does he want to do, in Memphis at 41? He doesn't want to stay at the Hyatt Hotel in Memphis at 41 years old. I mean, I get it. I get it. I don't know. Ask John Morant what you can do around Memphis. I'm sure he'll he'll keep you mighty occupied. He'll keep you mighty occupied. Let me see. Tori says, I will never forget where I came from as long as it's clean and no bed bugs. I can agree with that too. I can get down with that. I can get down with that. But again, man, just like put yourself in Braun's shoes. Put yourself in Braun's shoes because he came up. He came up where it was pretty rough, in Akron, Ohio. And what, 30 some odd years later, and he's been rich for 20, 30 years. It's tough, man. It's tough, man. Yeah, that mindset starts to slowly but surely change as the years go by. It just happens for a lot of people. Happens for a lot of people. They probably would have better facilities in Nashville, but who knows? Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Shout out to LeBron, man. I don't think he meant any ill will, any ill intent by saying what he said. He's just talking about his experiences, his personal experience. Like he's just like, bro, like I'm 41 years old. Like I've been around this country 17 million times. You know what I mean? Like I know where it's nice and where it's not. He probably knows better than most people. And that's just a part of his lifestyle. He can speak on that sort of thing. He travels around the country super frequently, like I said. So he kind of knows where it's good and where it's not good. So I respect his opinion on that. But again, guy looking at the hotel here, he also has a point. I mean, like this is a pretty damn nice hotel. Pretty nice hotel. So That was that, guys. Let's go ahead and move into our Liminal Olympics challenge for the day. Liminal Olympics challenge for the week starts today on Tuesday, April 7th. It's going to be a good one. Your boy is still hunting his first ring. Your boy is still hunting his first ring. But I'm thinking April is going to be my month. Okay. I'm thinking April is going to be my month. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. But yeah, you guys know how this works. And if you don't, all you got to do when the challenge pops on screen, you got to pick which door you're going into. You either pick the left door, you pick the right door, and whatever door has the highest survivability, that's the door that wins. You can add a win to your record. We do about 5 doors, and then we do our bonus round. Whoever has the best record at the end of the games is the winner of today's challenge. I do want to give a shout out really quick to last week's winner. We had Glaucoma was a winner last week. Taurus was a winner last week. And also my guy Kenny was a winner in last week's Liminal Olympics game. So let's see who takes the crown today. Let's see who takes the crown today. Here we go. Number 1. Let's go.
Pick an elevator, but pick carefully. Once you step in the elevator, there will be no turning back.
All right. So this first one, I guess we're picking an elevator. Left or right? Left or right elevator? Where are we going? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Because as that goes to show you, money does change people. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does. I've never been, you know, well, some people say that like money doesn't change you, it just makes you more of what you already were. But no, for some people, it can definitely change them. It can definitely change them. All right, where are we going? 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 Kenny says right. Asmodia says right. Tila says right. Stretch 52 says right, aka number 2. King Blaze says left. Asmodia says left is a trap. Left is a trap. Kogan says 2. Glaucoma says 2. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with right. I'm gonna go with right. I think the left door is a trap as well on this one. Chris, what up? Chris is also going right. All right, let's see. Let's see.
Elevator 1. A woman stands alone in the center of the sterile, brushed metal car.
Okay.
She wears a vibrant red mini dress and black boots, looking like a misplaced survivor in this cold place. But as the doors hiss shut, the mask slips.
Girl.
Her features distort and stretch.
Oh,
She
see.
is a skinwalker. The elevator cables snap. The car free falls into the abyss. You wake up on a frozen, fog-choked flatland under a pitch-black sky. You wander through the mist for what feels like an eternity, losing all sense of direction. Then, out of the gloom, a woman in a red dress appears directly in front of you. The world begins to glitch and tear at the seams.
Oh, yes, over.
Reality shatters, and you are pulled into a nightmare dimension filled with an infinite army of faceless skinwalkers. They are hungry, they are relentless, and they will hunt you down forever.
Yeah, over with. Over with. If you pick the left, yeah, go ahead and pack it up. 0-1. Go ahead and pack it up. I don't see how it can get much worse than that. Yeah, it seems like the ladies be trapped. Like, whenever they have like a... Yeah, it's a trap. It's a trap. So, let's see what elevator number 2 has to offer.
Elevator 2. You are greeted by the infamous tall guy. He starts by handing you a perfectly chilled drink to quench your thirst, then steps forward to give you a legendary dab up, the ultimate seal of approval.
Cool with me.
To top it off, he reaches back and offers you a bag of chips for the journey ahead.
Okay.
The tall guy leads you into a sprawling, subterranean garage where a bespoke hypercar sits idling, its engine purring with predatory power. You slide into the driver's seat. The sound is unbelievable.
What, we on Rainbow Road?
A screaming mechanical symphony echoing through the stars. Here, the choice is yours.
Oh, yeah.
Every supercar you've ever imagined is lined up and waiting for your command. Push the needle to the red line and lose yourself in the pure, adrenaline-fueled speed of the cosmos. Pick an elevator.
We chilling. We chilling. Yeah, we chilling. 1-0 for your boy. 1-0 for your boy. If you pick the right door, aka the right elevator, number 2, then that's a win for you. That's a win for you. Shout out to everybody 1-0 right now. Hey, don't let your boy get hot today. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Dub Club, where we at? Dub Club, where we at? Asmodeus, Dub Club. Glaucoma, Dub Club. Chris, Dub Club. Kogan, Dub Club. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Tila, Dub Club. There we go. There we go. All y'all who own one, step it up. Don't fall behind now. All right, let's get to the second one. Let's get to the second one. Number 2.
Pick a elevator,
Where are we
but
going?
pick carefully. There is no turning back.
See. They doing this again. They doing this again. They're doing this again. Where we going, left or right? Where we going, left or right? Sudden, you need the cowboy hat back. I'm gonna bring it back out. I'm gonna bring it back out sometime this week. Or you know what? I'll bring it back out when I actually win a Liminal Olympics game. When I actually win one. Still haven't won one yet. I'm gonna go with the right. Y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna stick to what I said a couple minutes ago. They're always trying to trap us when they give us a woman. And she looked crazy too. I think she had clown makeup. So I'm gonna go with number 2, aka the right. Let me see where y'all going. Who's with me? Chris is with me. Glaucoma's with me. Let me see who else. Asmodeus is with me. Let me see. Come on, Chris. Don't do me like that. Glaucoma says, no way I'm trusting Harley Quinn. See, I feel that. This is why I'm going right. All right. We locked in, chat. Let's go.
Elevator 1.
Okay.
The painted host.
The painted host.
Step inside and meet your host, a woman with a face painted in vibrant, whimsical colors. She greets you with a wide, genuine smile and performs playful tricks to pass the time as you ascend. She isn't a threat. She is a friend. When the silver doors finally slide open, she gently takes your hand and leads you into a sanctuary. You find yourself in a subterranean den, glowing with the warmth of golden string lights. A plush, oversized sofa waits for you, piled high with soft blankets and flannel pillows. The smell of fresh, hot pizza fills the air, and the glow of a projector screen invites you to lose yourself in a video game.
You could lose the makeup.
There are no monsters here, only comfort.
Hey, they playing 007 on the 64? Boy, and eating pizza in a cozy little den? With a bad ting? Shit. Hey, look, man. Damn, there's no entities, nothing here?
Whether you're sharing a slice or drifting off to sleep by her side, this is your forever home. Total peace. You chose the correct elevator. You won.
Damn. They got me. As soon I thought I had the strategy for these. All right, let's see what right door has. Let's see what our fate is.
The red-eyed architect.
Okay.
You might recognize the silhouette, but this is not the tall guy you know. As the doors close, it reaches into the void and pulls out a pulsating dark orb. With a single rhythmic pulse, the orb shatters the fabric of reality, folding time and space around you. You wake up, gasping, in a narrow, suffocating alleyway. It is pitch black and slick with a foul, oily rain. The air reeks of stale cigarette smoke, stagnant water, and the copper tang of rotting garbage. Just as you catch your breath, a heavy iron anvil whistles through the air, smashing into the pavement inches from your feet. When you look up toward the rooftops, 2 piercing red eyes ignite in the darkness. The entity doesn't vanish. It descends. You hear the wet, rhythmic thud scrape of its
Just tell me how it's
limbs
gonna
hitting the cobblestones.
get me out of here.
It will never leave, and it will never let you go. You are trapped.
Damn. Hey, that number 1, man, I'm not gonna lie. That was probably literally like the best scenario out of any liminal door that we've ever stepped through as a family here on Sutton Reactions. That was probably the most chill. That was the greenest of all giants. Green giant. That was the green bean right there. So if you pick door number 1, shout out to you. You're part of the Dub Club. Unfortunately, your boy is not a part of the Dub Club, but I'm going to still clap it up for y'all, though. Don't worry about it. I'm going to still clap it up for y'all. All right. It's bounce back season for your boy. Let me see who's 2-0 so far. Let me see who's 2-0. Kenny's 2-0. Trying to keep that streak going from last week. Let me see. Chris 1-1 with your boy. With your boy Kogan 2-0. Stretch 2-0. Okay. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff, y'all. Good stuff, y'all. Tila's also 2-0. King Blaze 1-1. Glaucoma 1-1. Your boy is 1-1. I'm looking to go 2-1. Here comes the next challenge.
Pick an elevator, but choose carefully. Once the doors close, there is no going back.
You know what? You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the right side on this one. I think I'm gonna go with the right side. Little Megan Fox shawty over there. I think I'm gonna go with that side. I don't know what was behind the left. Nothing is popping up over there, but I'm gonna go with the right side. Give me the right. Give me the right. I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this, but I don't know. It's something about the right side that I trust here. Something about it. I don't know what it is. Can't put my finger on it. The left one does look spooky. It looks like a freaking empty ran down gym locker or something like that from what I can see right here. Maybe my eyesight's just bad. Let me see. You like the color of love? Hell no. Y'all all going one. Y'all all going left. Okay. All going left. Glaucoma says he's gonna go right. Okay. Got trust issues. All right, I'm going right. I'm going right side. Let's see. Let's see what the left. I think they're gonna do left first. Yep.
Elevator 1.
See where y'all going.
The glitching back rooms.
Ooh,
The doors
not
open.
the back rooms.
You are in
It's
the
over
infamous
with.
back rooms.
Oh, we already know it's
You
over
walk
with.
for what feels like ages. The air smells like old cigarettes. It may look peaceful, but once things start to break and glitch, and corridors begin to spawn in front of you, you know you are in danger.
Done.
If you hear a scream, don't turn around. If you do, you are doomed because the Tolga Slender is on the hunt.
The what?
Elevator 2. The Sky Rise
Oh
Dream.
yeah. Come on,
The
let's
woman
go.
smiles and
Let's go.
escorts you out of the
Where we
elevator
going?
into a
Where we going?
breathtaking skyrise penthouse.
Oh yeah.
Everything here is absolutely perfect.
Woo!
You can finally sink into
Oh,
the
yeah.
plush
This is a
couch,
W.
stream your favorite Netflix shows,
Big dubs.
and enjoy a bowl of fresh, warm
Dub Club, where we
popcorn.
at, y'all?
If you're feeling the energy, you can club and dance the night away with her under the neon lights. There are no rules,
Wait, most
no
of y'all took
stress,
L's.
and definitely no monsters here. Just have fun and feel free to live out your wildest dreams.
Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I like that. I like that. And I'm not smiling too hard. I would take that. I would take that. Hey man, clap it up for the Dub Club, y'all. Clap it up for the Dub Club. I don't know what y'all talk about, man. Clap it up for the Dub Club. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. I mean, damn, it's kind of been back and forth, back and forth. Your boy 2-1. Your boy 2-1 right now. We got 2 more challenges, then we got the bonus round. So I'm still squarely in the mix here. I'm still squarely in the mix to get my first W. Drop your records in the chat. I need to see the records in the chat. Let me see. 2-1. Same as me. Kenny 2-1. Chris 1-2. King Blaze 2-1. Okay. Who else? Tila 2-1. All right. All right. See, look. It's looking good for your boy. It's looking good for your boy. Your boy is tied for first with a couple of y'all. Kenny, Tila, King Blaze, a couple of y'all. But it's time for your boy to pull ahead. It's time for your boy to pull ahead here. Let me see here. We got 2 left and then the bonus. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here comes the next one.
Pick an elevator,
Ooh.
but pick carefully. There is no turning back.
I love Family Guy. Okay, so where are we going, y'all? We going in 1 or 2, left or right? Whichever one you want to put in the chat. I think, I don't know. Peter Griffin. That Peter Griffin looked kind of scary. I'm not going to lie. The tall dude on the right looks a little bit more friendly with the big eyes. I'm going to go with the right on this one. The Peter look a little bit scary to me. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go with the right. Give y'all a second to put y'all's down below in the chat. All right, all right, all right. Let me see. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Where are we thinking? Where are we thinking? Left. Okay. I see left, 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 right. Says Kogan. Tila says right. Kenny says right. Chris says left. Okay. I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna go right. That's where I'm going. Big cuz going left. Got you, got you, got you. Let's see, y'all. Let's see. Let's see. Peter Griffin, where we going?
Elevator 1, the Griffin haunting. Peter Griffin welcomes you into the elevator with a vacant grin. Suddenly, the lights flicker violently before plunging you into total darkness.
Oh, shit.
When you finally come to, you aren't in an elevator
Might
anymore.
be over for y'all.
You're lying on the floor of the Griffin's living room. But it's a decaying, lost place version of reality. You find a tattered note on the couch. Brian is coming for you.
Ooh.
But it isn't actually
Not
Brian.
the dog.
It is Stewie. Stewie is still here, but he isn't the boy you remember.
Oh, shit.
He stalks
Not
the
Stewie.
hallways of this distorted dimension.
Fuck.
He will never let
Oh,
you leave.
shit.
You picked wrong.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, if you pick one, hey, look, I feel sorry for you. That is imminent death. Did you see that? Bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Elevator 2.
Where we
the
going, tall
Shoreline
man?
Feast.
Where we going?
The infamous tall guy welcomes you into the elevator with a silent, friendly tilt of his diamond-shaped head. As the lift comes to a smooth halt, the doors slide open to reveal a staggering sight. A massive, sun-drenched beach with sand as white as sugar
Bro,
and
always
water of the
introducing us
deepest
to a vibe.
turquoise. Waiting on the shore is a legendary feast, an endless spread of every food
Yes,
you've
sir.
ever craved. There is
Look
no
good, too.
rush and no danger here. When you've had your fill, you can simply sink into a woven hanging lounger, feel the ocean breeze, and lose yourself in the warmth of a perfect, eternal sun.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Dub Club, where we at? Dub Club, where we at? Hey, clap it up for everybody who is over 500 right now. Clap it up for yourselves. Your boy is 3-1. Your boy is 3-1. Let me see. Let me see. Kogan 3-1 as well. Chris 1-3. Hey, it's been rough for you, Chris. Hold on. Let me play you some music real quick. Let me get you some music up in here, yeah? Let me get you some music, Chris. Maybe that's what you need. Get you back on track. Can't be your day every day. But, you know, sometimes you need days like this where you can go back and you can study the film and you can actually, you know, you can get back right again. You can get back right again. Got to go back to the drawing board, Chris. It's been a little bit rough. Been a little bit rough for you, not going to lie. Been a little bit rough for you, not gonna lie. 3-1 for your boy though. 3-1. Stretch 52 says 2-2. All right, all right, all right. So let me see. Looks like Kogan and myself are both 3-1. Is anybody else 3-1? I don't think anybody else is. Okay. Oh, Kenny is 3-1. Kenny's 3-1. Got you, got you, got you. All right, so it's a tight race. It's a tight race. We got one more door challenge in the bonus round. Hey, look, I'm squarely in the mix. I'm in the mix. Tila 3-1. Listen, if I win, the cowboy hat's coming back out. Cowboy hat's coming back out if I win. All right, but let's continue. All right, so, all right, one more door challenge here. Let's see. Here we go.
Pick a door, but choose carefully. Once you step inside, there is...
All right. Where we going? Left or right? Left or right? Where are we going, chat? Left says don't trust it. Right says, are you sure? What is bro saying? Oh, so bro is saying, trust me, go right. I don't know. Tall man didn't steer me wrong. Tall man, he did not steer me wrong last time. I might have to go with what he's saying. I might have to rock with bro. I'm thinking I'm a rock with bro. Yeah, give me the right door. Give me the right door. Not even gonna overthink it. Just give me the right door. Tall man been good to me for the most part. For the most part. So I'm gonna go with I'm 3-1 right now. If I go 4-1, puts me right in the mix to win today. Right in the mix. Ah man, we're gonna kick off the week the right way. I know I am at least. Let's see. Where y'all going? Where y'all going? Big Cuz says he's going left door. Glaucoma's going red, aka the right door. Kogan says left. Let me see. Asmodia says right. King Blaze says left. Tila says right. Okay. Stretch says left. Chris says left. Kenny says left. Okay. All right. So we got some differences here for the people who are 3-1 right now. We got some different answers. I like that. A little parody here. All right. I'm going to go with the red door, aka the right door. Let's see. Tall man, do not fail me now. Please, bro. I need this ring.
Back. Door 1.
Okay.
The back rooms.
Oh, another back
You've heard
room.
the urban legends, and now the nightmare is
Y'all done
your
went
reality.
back to the back rooms.
You have clipped out of the world and into the infinite.
Damn, yo.
It may look peaceful in its yellow emptiness, but don't let
Back
the
rooms
silence
is always
fool
an
you.
automatic L.
The stagnant,
That's the thing about
suffocating stench of old cigarettes
Always
and
an automatic
damp,
L.
rotting wallpaper fills your lungs with every
Damn.
breath. The relentless,
That's the do not pass
high-pitched
go
humming of the flickering fluorescent
card right
lights
there. The back
vibrates
rooms. Yeah,
in your skull.
it's over with.
Occasionally,
Go straight to jail.
you will stumble upon a single, isolated wooden chair sitting in the middle of a hallway. The only haunting remnants of the real world you left behind. You must be extremely careful. The shadows here are deeper than they should be. Never step into the dark places, for the shadow hunters are always lurking just
The
out of
shadow
sight.
hunters.
Once they catch your scent, they will hunt you through these yellow halls.
Damn.
Forever.
All right.
Door 2.
Come on, introduce me to
The
a
New
vibe.
York Skyrise.
Let's go. New York.
You emerge into a breathtaking, ultra-modern
yes,
penthouse
sir.
suspended high above the heart of New York
Let's
City.
go. Clap it up.
The floor-to-ceiling glass
Dub
offers
Club.
a spectacular view of the glowing
4-1
skyline.
for your boy.
Here, the monsters cannot reach you. You can finally sink into the
Says
deep,
about monsters.
plush velvet couch to watch your favorite movies with a cold drink, or treat yourself to the massive gourmet feast prepared specifically for your arrival. An incredible spread of steaming hot kebabs, fresh wood-fired pizzas, exotic fruits, and many more delicious snacks are laid out and waiting for you. If the silence of the penthouse becomes too much, pour yourself a glowing, vibrant cocktail to share with your friends, and lose yourself in the glittering, diamond-like lights of the city below.
Hey, look, that's a dub. Hey, listen, your boy 4-1. I'm right there. Again. I'm right there. On the cusp of a national title. On the cusp of my first Liminal Olympics ring. Who else is 4-1? I think Tila's 4-1. She picked the same as me. Okay. Glaucoma 3-2. So what's up with all the back rooms smelling like cigarettes? I thought the same thing. And because it's actually about to be a horror movie, The Backrooms. I mentioned it last week on the pod. It's literally they're making a movie right now called The Backrooms. It should be pretty good too. I'm gonna go check it out. Glaucoma says 3-2, not out yet. Asmodeus 3-2. You're right. You're not out yet. Man, that's what makes the game so interesting. Because you guys know all we got left is the bonus round. You got to pick your number and pray. It's a pick and pray, right? And if you win, if you pick the right number, aka if your number survives, that's 2 wins that counts on your record. If you lose, it still only counts for 1 loss. But if you win, that's 2 wins on your record. So you guys know what it is. If you got 3 wins, you're still in the running to win today. But if you're negative right now, if you're below 500, just try to get back to 500. At least try to get back to 500, okay? All right, but let's see. Let's move on here. Bonus round. Time to pick and pray. All right. Where are we going, chat? Where are we going? Your boy, listen. I'm this close to winning this ring today. Your boy is 4-1. When does this ever happen? Real quick, can we just clap it up for me real quick? Just real quick. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all, man. This is why I love you guys. Yeah, man. Give me a little bit of encouragement here. A little bit of encouragement here to get my first W. Let's see. Where do I want to go, though? Where do I want to go? I think I'm going to go. You know what? Give me 2. 2 is in the cut. 2 is in the cuttery down there. I think I'm going to rock with 2. Yeah, no way he gets it 2 because it looks like it's probably going to come in from the left side. Yeah, so give me 2 in the bottom right. That's what I'm going to rock with. Let me see what y'all say. I see a 5. I see a 1. I see 2. 3, 2, 9. Okay, so we spread out here. Tila says 2 as well. Oh, man. So that would be a tie. That would be a tie if we both got that right. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. I won't bring out the hat for a tie if that is the case. I won't bring out the hat for a tie because I gotta be the sole winner. I gotta be the sole winner. And don't go OMGing in the chat. Don't go OMGing in the chat like I haven't been making good decisions all day long. Honestly, the past 2 weeks. Nah, I can't change your number. It's locked in now. It's locked in. 1 says glaucoma. All right. Let's see, y'all. Let's see. King Blaze says 3. Let's rock. I think we got everybody. Actually, give me 1 second here. This the hotel LeBron want. All them damn rooms. That's a shoot. Man. That's like a what? How many bedrooms is that? 3 bedrooms apartment? It's a lot of bedrooms. All right, here we go. I got number 2. I'm 4-1. Come on, baby. Let's go.
Hey, brother. Hey, that's pretty good.
Just stay out the way. 7 out of there.
Nice outfit. Thanks.
See, I love how we're as far away from 2 as can possibly be right now. Oh, see, we gotta stay quiet though.
Who are you?
Yeah, stay away from 2. We looking good so far, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. We looking good. Oh.
Wait. Shots fired.
Uh-oh. All right, we looking good. 5 out of there.
Hey, brother.
Oh, let's go. Hey, look, we won. Hey. Chat. Listen, guys. I hope y'all know I used to pray for times like this, bro. I used to pray for times like this. You know how much time I spend putting these games together for us each and every day? And I got a lot of haters when it comes to this Liminal Olympics challenge. And I know I'm not the sole winner today. So shout out to Tila as well, because we picked the same number. But your boy is, listen, I can't even explain how ecstatic I am right now for winning here today. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to gloat. I'm not going to boast. I'm not going to brag. I'm not. I'm going to be humble in my victory. I know that would make some of you out there happy. So I'm going to be humble in my victory today. And I'll say this. When I get a soul win, right? Then I'll turn up. But for now, I'm going to be humble in this victory. So shout out to myself, but also shout out to Tila as well. Let's clap it up. I barely even want to play the music, man. I'm just trying to be humble. Trying to be more humble. But listen, if anybody is out there hating, guess what we not doing?
We do not care.
Let's go, your boy with his first W. What they talking about out there? Tila, let's go. That's a W. That's a W. Look, man, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm damn near crying tears of joy, bro. I am. I am. See? Look, still got haters out there. That's the wild thing about it. That's the wild thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the wild thing. I got some congratulations out there. Listen, man, your boy Sutton got a W today. I don't know what to say, chat. I mean, I'm just so happy. Like, I'm genuinely like happy. You guys, again, understand. I've been putting these games together, and I have not won one yet. But today, your boy got a W. Taurus, I was locked in. I got the dub. I got the dub. Me and Tilas, it was like a co-dub. But listen, a W is a W for your boy, and I'm putting it on my damn record. But until I get my one, my soul win, I'm gonna be humble. But when that day comes, okay, all right, let's move on. Co-dub. I like that. All right. Thank you guys for participating in today's Liminal Olympics challenge. Feels crazy to say. Shout out to our winners, your boy, you feel me? And Tila as well. Shout out to Tila. Okay, guys, it's time to get into some reactions. We started off with a little icebreaker, talked about the whole LeBron's room in Memphis and stuff like that. I want to bring up, what do I want to bring up here? Let me see if I can find it at least. Here we go. I want to bring this up here. This is something that kind of developed over the weekend. So you had an artist trying to give rapper DaBaby a painting outside of a nightclub, right? And DaBaby basically ignored it. Like, he took a look at it and then he just kept walking. Like, and the picture was a portrait of DaBaby's daughters that this dude painted for DaBaby. So let's go ahead and just take a look at the original video here. So he takes a look at it and then he just immediately like looks him off. And like the facial expressions like immediately after this happened are just like hilarious to me. Like, watch this. Look at bro in the back, like, damn, I just spent 3 weeks painting this nigga a picture of his 2 daughters with my bare hands. And this man just gonna keep walking. And look at the baby face. He's like, what the hell was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, he just keep walking. DaBaby got a mean underbite, by the way. Bro was so hurt. Look at this. Shame. And bro just kept on walking. Can you imagine? You spend all that damn time painting that damn picture. And he's like, yeah, nah, I'm not even going to acknowledge this. Not even going to acknowledge it. Not even going to acknowledge it. Wild to me. But let's see DaBaby's response here, because he responded to it.
And another thing too, man, because y'all starting to get on my motherfucking nerves. Talking about Buddy with this painting of my 2 daughters, 2 of my daughters that he presented to me outside of a nightclub or whatever. First and foremost, I'm not the type of father that I'm not into, like, grown-ass men discussing my daughters, painting pictures of my daughters, taking pictures of my kids. I don't play like that. If you play like that, to each his own. You see what I'm saying? Like, more power to you. Send that nigga a picture of your daughters, let that nigga paint them, and then show him some appreciation. Number 2, I'm not accepting no painting of my daughters outside of no nightclub. Number 3, you see what I'm saying? You feel a way about, the principles I stand on with my kids and how far I go to protect them. That ain't none of my concern. Be more grateful to it.
So you see DaBaby's sentiment here, and he's basically saying like, yo, dog, like, I don't like the idea of some grown ass man just painting pictures of my children, especially my daughters, some grown ass man who I do not know. And from that perspective, I totally agree with him and I totally get it because you got to think like, what if you did this for somebody that you didn't know but they weren't famous, right? I feel like people get caught up into these parasocial relationships that they develop with celebrities where they think that, just because they interact with all of their stuff and, they consume all of their music and content, whatever, that they actually know this person and that they would be appreciative of a gift like that. But in reality, it's like, no, you don't know this guy at the end of the day. So why would he take kindly to you trying to hand him a picture of or a painting of your two daughters? And here's another thing. If you want to do a nice gesture and paint a picture of his two daughters, cool. But like at least add him in the picture, in the painting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, because it looks away when you kind of think of the idea of this guy really sat down in front of a canvas for hours at a time. You know what I mean? And was like looking at a reference picture, probably on a big ass screen of this dude's daughters, right? And he don't know you. Like you put a lot of time, effort, thought, and detail into these little girls' faces. And that's just like something that's just like, bro, that's weird to do. It's weird to recreate. Now, the other side of it is, well, the baby, if you didn't want fans painting pictures of your kids, then don't post them online, you know? And from that perspective, I can get it as I get it as well. Because like once you become a celebrity, everything you put out there, I mean, even if you're not a celebrity, anything you put on social media is up for grabs and manipulation and, anybody can access it and do whatever they want with that content. But when you're a celebrity and you put certain things out there, you can't really expect for people not to, you know what I mean? Like take your content, repurpose it in some way, whatever. You know what I mean? So it's just like if you didn't want them out there, why post them? And I get that too. And I get that too. Let me see. Tila says in the chat, I feel him on not wanting his daughters painted, but why leave it in his possession? That's another thing. Yeah. I mean, like if you really felt the way, like just take it and just keep it. Just be like, all right, thanks, bro. And just keep it and just like, no sweat off your shoulder. And just you could think that like, hey, like this is kind of weird, especially the fact that you're handing it to me outside of a nightclub where we're all about to go in here and do a ton of sinning, more than likely. It's just a weird timing. It's a weird timing too. It's super weird timing. And again, it's like you don't know this guy. You don't know this guy. Like imagine if met imagine if you were just at the grocery store and you met a guy or like say for me, if I was at the grocery store and I met some dude and he was shopping with his daughter in the little basket or whatever, and we struck up a little conversation in the aisle, and I said, all right, cool, I'll see you around. I got his Instagram or something. And then I came back the next time I saw him in the grocery store with a full painting of his daughter and just his daughter. He would look at me like I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's weird. It's definitely weird. It comes off a way. Tor says, I don't like him or his actions. I whip his ass off. Go. Talking about the painting guy. Weird ass fans. I wouldn't want some random guy painting my kids, but you don't get to keep it. That's facts. Better than me. I would have tore that shit up. Glaucoma says the baby better than me. I would have swear that shit up. Honestly, I'm surprised he didn't. Because he's the type to probably do some shit like that. You know what I mean? But I just don't think that, I feel like if this was like 2021, the baby, or it's like somewhere around that time, or like 2020, 2019, like when he really like kind of popped off, right? He would have probably did that shit. He'd have probably did that shit. But now, like, he's been canceled once or twice over, or whatever, and his career is totally different now. He says he went from like making 300,000 a show to making like only 30K a show, which is still really good by most people's standards. Of course, it's all relative, but I think he's also kind of like more socially aware of like, you know, okay, maybe I don't need to like wild out in public and do something that's gonna really like put me in a bind. But he did make this response video and basically said like, "Hey, look, bro, like I don't like the idea of that going on, and like you shouldn't have did that." And then he threatened the dude because the dude had like after the baby declined the painting, the painter that is, he posted the painting on his Instagram, on his own Instagram page, right? And the baby was basically telling him like, "No, you got to take this down. If you don't take it down, next time I see you, like basically like I'm gonna see what's up." And apparently dude took it down, and I guess it's all water under the bridge now because the baby kind of apologized, or he kind of like, you know, I have no problem with you, whatever, something like that. But it was just interesting because it sparked a huge debate. Sparked a huge debate. Let me see. At this point, he's more famous for the drama than his music. That's low key a fact. That's low key a fact. Because I mean, his last couple albums and projects really ain't been sticking, you know, at all. Anyone signing the dude paints portraits for a living. I'm just not anyone signing the dude paints portraits for a living. Oh, he's saying he would whoop the baby. Oh, okay. That's what you're saying, Taurus. I didn't know you were on that side. Yeah, I mean, he does paint portraits for a living, but at some point, you know, like people's privacy, I think matters. You know what I mean? Like, and I get it. This is like he's a celebrity, right? But like at the end of the day, if you want to paint a picture of, because you're only painting my daughters because of who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I know you thought it would be a cool gesture, like, oh, there's a picture of two of my daughters. Like, I would love to hang this up in my living room, whatever. But it's like, again, it's just like the idea that you're just a random dude. Like, I could see if this was like the baby's cousin, right? If this was like a relative of some sort, or like a close friend or something. But he don't know you from a can of paint. No pun intended. He don't know you from a can of paint. So no, you can't just paint pictures of his daughters and give it to him and expect him to just be like, "Oh, this is dope, bro. What's your name again? How did you find these pictures of my daughters? Oh, you spent how much time analyzing their faces?" And then you know what I mean? And oh, by the way, we're standing outside of a club where there's like alcohol and women dressed scantily clad. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like it's just a lot of stuff going on right here. And then the idea of you doing that, it just don't add up. It don't add up. Everybody's out here drinking and whatnot, and guys are it don't add up. It don't add up. Don't add up. If anything, you should have reached out to him first. You should have reached out to him first and said, "Hey, you know, I'm a big painter in this area," because I think they were in Chicago. Can't quite remember, but I'm a big painter in this area. Apparently, the painter is the cousin of Charleston White, if you guys know who that is. But you know, he should have just reached out to him and said, "Hey, look, I really want to do this for you. You know, I saw this picture here. I believe it would be a really nice picture. Would you like me to paint this for you? And I'll give it to you for free, like on the house." You know, and if the baby responded and was like, "Cool, yeah," then you do it. But don't just take the liberty to paint the naked kids. You just don't do that. You just don't do that. The way the baby be moving, he lucky he ain't swing on him. uh, he as tough as he portrays. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Look at the baby, is crazy. Tori says, if I draw a pic of anyone, clearly I mess with you, and to shit on someone in public like that is crazy. He could have said respectfully, no, thank you. He straight ignored, bro. What if he bought his music? I mean, nah. Nah. If I draw a pic of anyone, clearly I mess with you, and it shit on someone, it's like, bro. But he didn't draw a pic of him. He drew a picture of his daughters. Right. And those are two people in his life that he holds near and dear to their hearts. And he's seen them at their most vulnerable state, which is probably right now is when they're as young as they are and things like that. And it's just, I think it just does something. There's like a different type of emotional connection there, Taurus, where it's just like, bro, like, no, you're not about to be looking at my daughter's innocent faces as a grown ass man. You know what I mean? And like painting them like they're your muse or something like that. It just don't work like that, bro. It just don't work like that, especially if I don't know you. Like I can see if you're a relative. I can see if you're a close friend of mine. I can see if you were a stranger and you actually just reached out to me first. But to just walk up on me outside of a nightclub with it, nah, that's a little much. A little much. So But that's that, guys. That's that, guys. It's a lot. He could have drew the baby. Could have drew him. That's absolutely right. Love what you guys are saying here. It's a very interesting conversation. Very interesting conversation. Love what you guys are saying in the chat. Let me see where we wanted to go next here. What else did I want to show you guys today? Let's see. Sutton Reactions episode 48. Be sure to like the video, guys, if you have not already. If you're watching on the Purple Rain Podcast YouTube channel, please just go ahead and scroll down to the description on this video and click on the link that you see in the description to come over to the Sutton Reactions YouTube channel and chop it up with us over there. Let's get into some messy stuff, right? Let's get into some messy stuff here. This is something that I saw over the weekend, and I watched this, and I thought it was like hilarious, but also maddening at the same time, like when you put yourself in these shoes. But apparently you have this guy who is dating this chick, and the chick is cheating on the guy with his dad. Crazy stuff, I know. Crazy stuff, but let's take a listen.
What's going on, huh?
What's going on? I'm frying chicken for my man. That's it. And why are you recording? Get the camera out.
Well, your man just got here. Let's get this out. It's the third time this week I done got off work, pulled in my driveway, and my daddy in my goddamn house.
Already don't sound good.
Telling me he gonna be in my goddamn house. I just don't understand this shit, man.
His dad just popping up at his house out of nowhere.
As a
while his
father,
girl
man,
home.
knowing
Oh,
I got
nah.
a girlfriend at home. Why are you popping up in my house? Look at this shit. Check this out, man. Let me see this shit. Just like I thought. Just like I thought. Just like I thought.
Oh, nah. I know y'all heard
What we got
that.
going on here, huh?
Get the camera on my face.
What we got going on here, huh? What's y'all? Man, don't fucking junior me, man. Don't fucking junior me, man. It's your third time this.
Real quick, why is Pops just sitting at the table, legs wide open, doing whatever? They got his face blurred out. I can't tell you. I think he's eating chicken, because when he was walking in, when bro was walking in, I could have sworn the dad said something like, "This chicken's so good, you're gonna make me fall in love." Oh, nah. Absolutely not. Hell no.
What we got going on here, huh?
Get the camera on my face.
What we got going on here, huh? What's y'all? Man, don't fucking junior me, man. Don't fucking junior me, man. It's your third time this
Legs is
week
wide open.
popping up in my motherfucking house without letting me know you gonna pop up, huh? You fucking eat chicken? And you got these little ass shorts on? What's wrong with y'all, man? What the hell y'all got going on? You got your legs wide open? Drinking and snow, I ain't fucking tripping. You think I'm
Say
stupid or
drinking
something? What the
too.
fuck y'all got going on?
Stupid. I'm in my house.
I don't give a damn what. Say, man, what's going on, huh?
What's going on? I'm frying chicken for my man. That's it. And why are you recording? Get the camera out.
Well, your man just got here. And I come home, think about this shit. I'm coming home to my motherfucking pops in the kitchen with my goddamn girl with these little ass shorts on, eating. Eating. I say, Junior. Why how I'm tripping? Tell me how I'm tripping. Tell me how I'm tripping.
Damn, and not the girl on his side, on the dad's side.
You come home tripping, like, what's the problem?
The shorts are crazy too. Not
You
gonna
ain't
lie.
that serious.
Hell no.
Did you tell me you was gonna be at my house?
I came from Miss Joyce's house around the corner.
Did you let me know you was gonna be at my house? Huh? I come home, you sitting in the motherfucking kitchen talking to my girlfriend with these little ass shorts on, Tanisha.
Tragic, yo.
And that was it.
Say, man. This shit, dog. No, I'm tripping.
The
I'm
ghetto.
I'm tripping.
Not gonna lie.
You drinking? You full of fucking liquor? Full of fucking beer? Coronas? Liquor right here.
You tripping, Joe?
Huh?
Not the hypnotic and the Hennessy.
Man,
Not the
y'all
Incredible
fuck all
Hulk
that
is
junior
crazy.
shit. Fuck all that shit. I can go sit down. Go sit down.
They drinking
You
Hennessy
take
and
your
Hypnotic and
shorts
eating
off.
chicken up in there.
Say, come on.
like that, man.
Nah, I don't give a damn. You gotta go.
Man, I ain't
You
gonna
gotta
do
go.
You don't have to go nowhere.
This is my house. You gotta respect my house. You gotta go. You gotta go, man. Get the out of my house. Ain't no motherfucking junior, man. Ain't no motherfucking junior. You give a damn that's my goddamn daddy. Ain't no motherfucking.
Nah.
Get out my house. Get out my house, man.
Nah,
Get out my house.
fam.
So technically it's not yours. You can't kick me out of ass place. On to Joe, you tripping.
Get out my house, man.
Like somebody look at your motherfucker. I had a woman her motherfucking age.
Get out my house, man.
You tripping, dog. Come on, man.
Get out my house, man.
Nah, we ain't gonna do that. Not tonight.
Get out my house, man.
Not tonight, Joe.
Get out my house.
Tor said too many questions. Nah, real shit though. It's too much talking going on. Are they squabbling?
Son, I ain't no motherfucking junior. I ain't no motherfucking junior.
The shirt all messed
That
up.
junior shit. You ain't my pops no more. You ain't my pops no more. You Derek to me, nigga. You Derek to me. Bag your motherfucking ass up.
Ooh, that's kind of
Quit holding
crazy.
my motherfucking and shit. Put up my house and shit.
Calling Pops by the first name now.
Okay, you out of line. Talking about you got a motherfucking girlfriend, her age and shit. You supposed to be my motherfucking mama. You supposed to be my motherfucking mama.
Damn, bro.
You supposed to be my motherfucking mama. God.
You know, guys. What do I always say? I want better for my people. Because this is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. And I think the most infuriating part about it is just the gaslighting that the girlfriend is doing here. Like literally just acting like everything's okay. Like the optics of it all. You are in booty shorts, frying chicken, drinking Hennessy and Hypnotic. Talk about a hypothetical. While your man's dad is randomly popping up at the house and gladly accepting chicken and alcohol with a view. And she sees nothing wrong with it. Like my guy Torres said, it was way too much talking. Way too much talking. Nah, we gotta dance. We gotta dance. For sure. For sure. Not the grease going on her skin. Just gotta go on both their skin for real. Both of them. Reasonable crash out. Very reasonable crash out. Oh my gosh. No, I feel that. I feel that as motives. That's crazy. That's a crazy situation. This shit requires violence. She your daddy. Oh, see, that's the worst part, bro. It's like, because what are we really talking about? That's why that's why when he walked in, he's like, what we got going on here? Like, I'm gonna give y'all a chance. Like, what we got going on? What are we doing here? You feel me? Like, let me know something. Because obviously I'm missing something here. And if I was him, honestly, I mean, it's just everybody gotta go. Everybody gotta go. I don't care if mama left me this house or whatever. It's my house. She left it to me, right? All right, cool. So you gotta go and you gotta go. Period. Just like that. That's it. It's not even too much to talk about. Not even too much to talk about. Everybody gotta go. Eli says, how come I can only see certain chats? That probably means you're watching on the Purple Rain podcast YouTube channel. That's normally what that means. You got to scroll down to the description. Hit the link in the description to come over to the Sutton Reactions YouTube channel. That's where everybody else is at. That's where everybody's at. Got to join the right chat. Yeah. I'm happy I don't have these problems either. Super happy, man. I can only imagine that would be wild. That would be wild, bro. Seems like a skit though. And the only reason I feel like it does seem like a skit is because, hold on, let me show you guys. I feel like we can debunk this really quick. Because if you look at this part, when he's walking into the house, right?
But I telling me he gonna
When he's walking into the house, like he closes the door and makes noise. So like you would have thought that they would have heard him coming in and not just keep talking like they were before he came in the house. Watch this.
Man, knowing I got a girlfriend at home.
Unlocks the door.
Why are you popping up in my house?
Opens the door. It creaks. Creaks on the close. Closes it pretty loud. And you're telling me they didn't hear that at all? They didn't hear that at all.
Just like I thought. Just like I thought.
He talking in the background and everything, and ain't nobody stopped to, I don't know. That's crazy. I love this chicken right here. You're going to make me fall in love. Yeah, everybody got to die. That's all it is. Ain't not much to it. Not much to it. Not much to it. Welcome, Eli. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Make sure you give a sub. Make sure you give a sub to the Sutton Reactions YouTube channel as well. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. You're trying to make content out of it. I'd have walked in swinging. I'd have walked in letting the chopper sing. What are we talking about here? Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All right, let's move on here. Let's move on. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Let me see. Let me see. So it looks like here's a video of this one woman who is mad at her husband for falling asleep in the car.
I'm sitting here sick and worried. And this man is sitting in this car. Really? 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 Seriously? Seriously? Why are you sleeping in the car?
Huh?
Why are you sleeping in the car?
I need some rest.
So why wouldn't you come inside?
Because I can't rest in there.
Real quick, bro sounds so defeated. Let me play that part back one more time.
Why are you sleeping?
Bro said, I need some rest. I need some rest.
Sleeping in the car.
Huh?
Why are you sleeping in the car?
I need some rest.
So why wouldn't you come inside?
Because I can't rest in there.
Is your life that terrible that you need to be in the car?
You want to say yes so bad?
Is your life like that difficult? Why don't you come inside? For an hour you've been out here? You've been out here for an hour?
Hour's not bad.
Looks like it. I just need to rest.
Do you want me to bring you something?
You peace and quiet.
Come inside, baby.
No.
Come on.
Oh, please don't make me.
Close the door, please. Just close the door.
Well, I'm gonna come and sit next to you.
Oh.
Nah, we gotta hear that one more time, yo.
No, just close the door, please.
I'm gonna come and sit next to you.
Just close the door.
Well, I'm gonna come and sit next to you.
Oh.
He said no, please. Please, I'm begging you.
Did you just lock the door? Open the door. Open the door. Apparently, Joe Budden's podcast and the ex-football players, the Pivot, I believe it's called, they decided that they were going to discuss my video with my relationship. My man don't have social media, so he would have never seen the video that I posted of him sitting in the car and me trying to figure out why he ain't come in the house. But guess what he does watch? He watches those goddamn podcasts. So then he hears them talking about the whole scenario of what we were doing. what we were going through. And guess what he's doing now? He's packing his shit to leave because these grown men wanted to come and talk about my relationship off of a video that's 1 minute long. Oof. You guys don't know what happens in my house, okay? I posted that to give the two sides to the story. There's two sides. Okay? It's not about a woman who nags her man and he can't come in. It's also the side about the woman who works her ass off, okay? And just want to be supported. So thank you, okay? Thank you for going on your podcast and discussing my relationship and ending it. Because that's what's happening now. He's packing his stuff and he's leaving because he's embarrassed and he's humiliated and he's getting this from his friends and all these different people are like, yo, ain't this you? Ain't this you? Ain't this you? Off of your podcast.
I'm not gonna lie, sis. It seems like he was trending towards this decision a long time ago. Looks like he made this decision a long time ago. And this was just the straw that broke the camel's back. That's what it feels like. Now, listen, I don't know the dynamic of their marriage. You know, what they got going on. I don't know how many kids they got. I don't know what their situation is, you know, all that stuff. So I feel like we're missing a lot of key plot points here. However, just speaking from hearing that man's voice, like begging and pleading, please don't make me go inside. Please don't come sit next to me. Like, I'm begging you. Just give me some time alone, some peace and quiet. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I'm not trying to be judgmental, but she looked like the type where she gonna be on your ass. Not gonna lie. And even just the way that she's like carrying it when she's out there. Like, she's not even really like concerned. She's just like, why the hell are you out here? Is your life that bad? You know what I'm saying? All right, well, I'll come sit next to you. It's like, all right, I mean, you're not bringing me peace. You're not bringing me peace. You got to bring your partner peace, man. That's what it's all about. Foster an environment that your partner wants to live within. That's what you got to do. She comes off as overly clingy and annoying. I agree. I agree. I can't fake the funk. Nah, for real. He's leaving because he knew he was unhappy, but now everyone else knows it. That's a fact. I mean, yeah, the whole embarrassment aspect of it, again, I think it's just the straw that broke the camel's back. Like I said, like, for a long time, he's probably been feeling like that. Obviously, he's been not getting any peace. If your partner's not getting any sort of peace out of your relationship, your marriage, whatever you got going on, then, like, what are you really offering them? Because if all you can bring to the table is anxiety and stress, probably not going to want to be with you after a while. Sorry, it is what it is. And again, I don't know this woman personally, but it does seem like she could be a little bit overbearing at times. Give her a 2-year deal with the option is crazy. Oh, man. Podcast called The Angry Man. I haven't heard about that one. Who is that? Who's that? Whose podcast is that? Reminds me of the Ryan Davis joke about men just wanting peace. I've heard of that. I feel like I've seen that clip before. I've seen that clip somewhere before. Somebody send that to me if you could. I've seen that clip before. I meant to like bring it up here one day, but I just forgot. I forgot. Maybe next time. She about to get into the car and start screaming. I really want to know like what the family dynamic is though. Do they have kids or not? Like I wonder. The key is you got to get on her nerves before she get on yours. I don't know. Some of them can match that energy, Taurus. I don't know. She looked like she would match all of that energy. He's probably tried to do that before, and he just lost the battle. And that's what really burned him out. He was like, all right, I can't even do this no more. I tried to fight fire with fire. That didn't work. I'm done. I'm sitting in the whip. He was in there for an hour. T's and P's, thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers, y'all. Thoughts and prayers. All right, let's move on here. What else we got? All right, we got this. This I thought was pretty interesting. This is Jake Paul here. He's talking about in response to the Drewski whiteface video about the conservative women, and he talks about how if Drewski can do whiteface, then why can't I do blackface?
I want to ask you something because I've been over the last couple of days calling makeup artists, and I was gonna do a response to this and like go and do like the full on
darker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And do it and just do it back, because why not?
Yeah.
Like, are we on the same playing field? Like,
I think if there's a way to
We're not,
do
and
it,
I'll explain why.
Singing in well, even this sentence. But if there's a way to do it, I've been here many times. If there's a way to do it, I think, yeah. I think there needs to be some black support for the character, I think. Like I'm saying, like say if Drewski or I'm trying to think of somebody else.
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley. If you got one of those guys to be like, hey, Theo, I want you to do this skit with me. Let's do this.
But still, that's pussying out.
You think it is?
Yeah.
I'm with you, Chris.
To me, there's a level of like...
doesn't that make us more like prejudice?
Like more prejudice?
That makes us, if we have to partner with someone.
No,
Drewski
it
just
doesn't.
dropped
Doesn't
this.
even understand the
And
definition
he's done it a couple
prejudice.
of times.
Exactly. I fucking love it. This is great. This is how humans should be.
I agree.
We should fucking make fun of each other. And I don't see in color, I see in truth and comedy. So like, what are we talking about?
So you're saying
what era are we living in?
Dude, Justin Trudeau did, and he's freaking dating Katy Perry. You see that, Justin Trudeau, the mayor of freaking Canada?
I was just with them. I was just with them.
No, you were not.
Yeah, at the JP Morgan summit.
He was B-facing. Look at him right there in the middle. Look at the one in the hat in the middle.
He
lower.
got caught for this before?
Yeah, look how dark he went. I mean,
So you can kind of get the gist of the video from that, right? Basically, Jake Paul is saying that, hey, yeah, look, like I love the Drewski video. I thought it was funny as hell. And in response, I want to do a blackface video. And it's like, you have to ask the question, why? Why would you want to have a rebuttal to something like that? If you truly thought that it was great, 10 out of 10, no notes, funny as hell, cool, awesome. But why would you then want to make a response skit when you don't make skits, right? He's not a skit maker. Jake Paul is a business guy. I mean, he's runs multiple businesses and stuff like that. And he's very good at some of those other endeavors. But you're not a comedian, buddy. You're not. So you responding to Drewski's whiteface video by putting blackface on and doing what the hell ever is not going to come off as funny. It's just going to come off as you trying to retaliate because you were offended, because you didn't like Drewski's video. And you're just actually pretending to like it, right? You're just pretending to like it because you want to be part of the cool kids and whatnot. But then like your racist side, I'll say, is coming out and saying like, well, I'll respond to it. I'll give it right back. And he's like, does that put us on an equal playing field? And it's like, no, Jake, it doesn't. It doesn't. Because like you're saying like you don't see color and things like that. We should all just make fun of each other and things like that. And it's like, okay, yeah, you do have freedom of speech to do so, but you will not be free of consequences. And the reason why you will not be free of consequences is because whiteface and blackface doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same for multiple reasons. The main reason being blackface was created to mimic and mock black people. Also, you have to consider the hundreds of years of slavery that black people had to go through So while you're thinking it's just a joke, other people are basically reliving their trauma. And you want it to be basically be okay for people to have to relive their trauma under the guise of jokes. Because nobody is traumatized. No, I can guarantee you no white person is traumatized by Drewski putting on whiteface and doing what he did. There's no historical events or things like that, generational traumas that have been passed down, like I said, generations and stuff like that. There's no historical trauma that would make whiteface so triggering. There's just not. So yeah, it's not on the same playing field. It's not even at all. Stupid. He can't get that boxing money, so he resorts to this. I mean, no, he's getting money. He's getting money. Trust me, like he doesn't have to do anything like that. Nothing like that. Jake Paul's about to host a freaking MMA card on Netflix in 2 months. That's gonna make millions and millions of dollars. Trust me, he's good on cash. Very good. He's literally only saying this and pretending like he would do it out of retaliation because he's mad. Him wanting to do blackface is not for the same reason Drewski does his stuff. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not for the same reason at all. Torres says, I don't like that type of comedy regardless. Young coming up watching Dave Chappelle do that. It was funny and had its time. I don't like that now because of situations like this. Now, I will say this. When it comes to the Drewski whiteface skit, the most recent one, I didn't like it. I didn't think it was funny. I didn't. I didn't really laugh at it. I feel like honestly, more of Drewski's content now is more so for shock value and to get a conversation started. That's been clearly kind of like his angle the past, I'd say, almost year, and putting out skits and stuff like that. Which I'd love to bring up to my guy Simply AS10 because he's a huge Drewski fan. Huge Drewski fan. He's like got Drewski's noties on. Shout out to Alex. But yeah, I didn't find it funny. I just didn't find it funny. I mean, I've found some of the other ones because this is not the first time that Drewski has done whiteface. I mean, he did it for like the Southern NASCAR fan. He did it where the white boy growing up in the hood or whatever. And those two I thought were really funny. This past one, I was like, really felt like more shock value than anything. But either way, there's no history or hate, like genuine hate or mockery behind what Drewski did. There's no hate behind it. But historically, there has been hate behind blackface, which is why it's not in the same realm. It's not the same. It may seem like, oh, that's a double standard. No. Well, this is a double standard that, sorry, Jake Paul, your ancestors created. Hate to say it, but there it is. This is why learning history is important, says Kogan. Exactly. Torres says, why open the door for that on both sides, in my opinion? I guess you're saying, like, why would Drewski even go there? Again, that's why I didn't really find it funny, because I get that, because it opens up, opportunities for guys like this to come out and start saying that they want to do that. They want to do it too. And like you said, monkey see, monkey do. I understand that. But that's part of the reason why I didn't really find it funny. Let me see here. Kogan says, Drewski's skit should not have been the shock. All he did was repeat things that were actually said by Erica Kirk. That's the real shock. And yeah, it's funny because he didn't even say her name in it, but she automatically, and a lot of people, on that side of the aisle, automatically assumed that he was referencing Erica Kirk. But Drewski never name dropped her. He just did a couple of things in there that, like, she's been seen doing out in the past year, especially since her husband died. She's been kind of around like parading around and hosting these big festivals and events and stuff like that, and dancing, and not typically what you see from a grieving widow, I'll say. So him making a parody of that, I mean, that's real. That's good comedy. It's good comedy. Like, I understood like the premise of it and why it should be funny. I just didn't really like. It wasn't like side splitting funny to me. You know. It's copying word for word. Drewski is such a plant to me. I don't know about a plant. I mean, I see what you mean, but like, I remember when Drewski first came out, and he was posting video. I don't think he's a plant, bro, because his earliest videos were like him imitating college white boys, right? And it's my understanding that he grew up around that demographic of dudes, and he went to college with them, so he kind of knew how they acted and stuff like that. And he started making skits, kind of, and that was like his whiteface before whiteface, to be honest with you. That which it's kind of crazy that he's come full circle on that when you really think about it. Damn, I didn't think about it that way. Because he started off with the whole Kyle Rogers University thing where he was just be like a frat boy, like a frat boy, white boy, like act like that, but he wasn't wearing blackface or anything like that. But he was dressed like one of those like frat boys, and he was acting like them, talking like them with their mannerisms, talking to black people weird and stuff like that. And now for him to come full circle here in 2026, 'cause this was back in like 2017 ish, maybe, right? So for him, what, almost 10 years later, to be making actual full on white face videos is actually crazy how far he's coming. And they're stupid viral. But again, there's not any hate behind what he did. But historically, there has been hate behind blackface, which is why Jake Paul, it's not the fucking same. Right? Like, and stop being a dumbass. Wake up, smell the fucking coffee, realize that, get over it. And yeah. Let me see. What up, Q? I'm gonna keep my comments to myself about Jake Paul. That's fair. That's fair. But we're a big family here. You can drop it in the chat. Where he get all that production from? Nah, he's Drake's boy toy, him and Ben. Yeah, I mean, he got on, like, it's funny because I've pretty much followed his whole career. Now that I'm really thinking about it, but like he got on back in, what was it, 2020-ish, somewhere around there, 2020, 2021, when Drake put him on his music video for Laugh Now, Cry Later, I believe the song was called, where Drake had he had Drewski in the video, he had Odell Beckham Jr. in the video, he had Kevin Durant in the video, a couple of other people too. But Drewski had like his own like little skit in that video, and that was kind of like his first big break. And then after that, man, he became the king of like online skits. You know what I mean? And this is when TikTok and Instagram Reels was really, really popping off, around the COVID days. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of how he got on. And then, the money starts flowing in. After you work with Drake and you're at the Nike headquarters and stuff like that, you probably got all sorts of brand deals, endorsements, and he just got bigger and bigger and bigger. It's funny, he was out here in Houston not too long ago at a club, and I was there, and he's just kind of like this character. You know what I mean? He just kind of like stands there and just kind of like takes it all in and whatnot. Like, it's kind of similar to what you see in the skits. Like, he's just kind of like this. He's a character. He's a character. That's what he is. But yeah. Getting big, crossing over. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. Literally, it was created on hate. That's what I'm saying. That's the point. That's the point. Q the guy says, let me just say he's a doof. Definitely a doof. Let me see. What else we got? What else we got in here on this episode 48 of Sutton Reactions? Again, please be sure to like the video, guys. Please like the video. Helps us out a ton here at Sutton Reactions. We'd appreciate that. Let me see. All right, so let's get into this here. I want to talk about social media and AI. And I want you to listen to Mark Zuckerberg's kind of stance on where social media is going here in the future. I found this very, very interesting because we all use social media in very different ways, I'm sure. But I think the way that these companies are kind of making these apps nowadays, they're all kind of trying to streamline us into using social media in one linear way and then also trying to influence us at the same time to actually live like outside of our devices, live a certain linear way according to um social media is like kind of I don't know how to explain it. Let me let you hear Mark Zuckerberg talk about it, then I'll explain more.
Generative AI change how social media feels in the future?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a really deep one. There's already been one big shift, which is that social media started out as people primarily interacting with their friends, and now it is, at least half of the content is basically people interacting with creators or content that's not created by people who they kind of personally know.
Yeah, and he goes on to say here, it's very interesting. This is a lot here. Social media started out as people primarily interacting with their friends, and now at least half of the content is basically people interacting with creators. It makes you think when you load up Instagram now, right? Mainly what you're seeing is not pictures of or videos or content of your friends and family. It's of people you don't know, strangers, right? Who have got a stranglehold over the algorithm and therefore now a stranglehold over your device and your account and stuff like that. When it didn't used to be that way. It literally just used to be all, okay, here's my friends, here's my family. We're all connected in this one little network. But now it's totally different. It says you used to open your phone to see what your friends were doing. Now you open it to watch strangers. You did not choose this. The algorithm chose it for you. It tested your friends against optimized strangers. Your friends lost every single time. A stranger with better lighting, better timing, and a better hook held your attention 3 seconds longer than someone who loves you. That is actually crazy. I'm going to read that again. Okay? A stranger with better lighting, better timing, and a better hook held your attention 3 seconds longer than someone who loves you. So now even our brains are subconsciously telling us friends and family matter less than viral content. So in real time, it's like shifting our values. And the proof is in the data. The proof is in the data. Like there's data to back stuff like this up. Says, so the algorithm buried your best friend's wedding photos under a cooking video from someone in Dubai you have never met. It happens all the time. And guess what you did? You watched that cooking video. And that was the first replacement. It says, friends for strangers. You barely noticed. The second one is already underway. It says, if the algorithm already proves strangers outperform your real relationships, and AI can now build a stranger more engaging than any human alive, the math finishes itself. Now, what are we talking about here? They're talking about AI companionship here. And this is why I was saying before how they're trying to not only dictate, what happens on your device and like how you feel when you open up social media, but like also they're trying to dictate, how your emotions are, your love life and things outside of the device. Because if people start getting attached to AI companions and things like that, and you're really pouring your emotions and feelings into it. As weird as it sounds, some people are already doing it. So don't call me crazy. People are already doing it right now as we speak. And eventually what I guess Mark Zuckerberg is saying here is that eventually you're going to get to a point where everybody, which I don't think would be anywhere near from where we are now, but with this anxious generation, people less likely meeting up with each other, people staying at home more often, staying in watching Netflix, like it's a lot easier and more convenient. And as we approach a society that prioritizes convenience, I could see this happening. We want everything to be easy, and having an AI companion is pretty damn easy. Wait until the sex bots come around. Let me continue though. The AI does not have a bad week. It does not post something careless and lose the algorithm's favor. It does not burn out. Every word is calibrated, every frame tuned, every pause placed at the exact interval that keeps your thumb from moving. A human creator competing against that is carving some stone tablets in a world that just built the printing press. The economics are not even close. A person needs rent, sleep, and motivation. The machine needs electricity. When the cost of generating perfect content hits zero, the feed fills with faces that do not exist. So they're also talking about here how social media and how you consume content, the more AI tools that arise and AI accounts and stuff like that that can really just put out content every single day, every couple hours if it needs to. It can all be top tier just off of the AI. And eventually you're not going to have any original creators anymore. Is another big point that I feel like is being made here. Eventually you're not going to have anybody who is imagine like me and what me and Alex do on the Purple Rain podcast, right? But instead of us actual humans, there's like an AI version of Sutton and an AI version of Simply, right? Or an AI version of Sip to Tally Films, Engraven Vids, all my guys, right? And instead of actual humans making that content and pouring in, their heart and soul into it, it's just AI regurgitating information, spinning different narratives based off of what it knows will go viral or what you want to hear. That's coming. That's coming. AI content is on the way. Let me see what else it says. Personality is built from scratch to feel like someone you have known for years. You will not know when the switch happens. That's the point. The feed does not care whether the thing holding your attention has a pulse. It cares about whether you stay. That's facts. And a machine that knows your patterns better than you know yourself will always keep you longer than a person ever could. And this is where it gets scary. Because social media and the algorithm absolutely does know our patterns better than pretty much anyone else. It's crazy. Data to back it up, though. Because you got to realize every time you open up YouTube, every time you open up Instagram, every time you open up X, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever you use, and you scroll to one thing and you click on it, or you scroll by one thing and you just look at it for a couple of seconds, all you're doing is feeding data into the algorithm. It says, oh, he liked this. He didn't like this post, but he stared at it for 7 seconds. That's 2.9 seconds longer than he stared at this post. So you know what? The post that he stared at for 7 seconds, let's give him a little bit more of that. Let's slowly push more of that onto him, right? And let's see if we can get him to stay a little bit longer the next time he sees a post with this sort of topic, right? And let's just try to keep him on the app a little bit longer and keep his eyes engaged on the screen a little bit longer. That's all you're doing. You're feeding it data. I'm guilty of it too. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. It's the reason why when you open up your YouTube or your Instagram or your Twitter or whatever, again, at the very top is going to be something that piques your interest. Getting spooky, man. Let me see. Torres says that's exactly how the mindless videos on lives be having 5,000 people watching. It makes 0 sense. Brain rot. Brain rot. If it ain't fake or perfect, society don't like it. It's sad but true. Let me see. I know you are against AI, but AI has been helping me to reconnect to Christianity through Orthodox G9. Never heard of that. I'm also not against AI. I just think that there needs to be regulations, right? I just think that there needs to be brakes on the sports car, if you know what I mean. There needs to be brakes handling all that good stuff. Because right now we're just full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Hoping we don't crash. This is why I'm glad I got off social media like 5 years ago. I've been so much happier without the doom scrolling. Wow. Shout out to Kogan, man. Clap it up for Kogan. 5 years sober of social media. 5 years social media sober. That's dope. That's dope. More power to you, man. This is why the new generation is socially awkward. Yeah, because we're all online. Why go anywhere else? IG, I'm seeing 80% threads from OnlyFans. I don't see a whole lot of OnlyFans content. That's kind of how most of these streamers are. Yeah. AI slop is taking over, man. It's taking over. Scary stuff, though. But this is why, again, you got to stay grounded. You got to go touch grass. Got to go touch grass. And if there was any time that was more important to get our kids outside and playing again, it'd be now. It'd be right now. Just saying. Just saying. But all right, guys, I'm going to leave that there. And thus, this episode of Sutton Reactions. Again, appreciate all of you guys for coming through to this episode 48. We are going to wrap here. Got about 3 hours before Quiet Storm. Again, we're going to do Quiet Storm Sports today with 2 very special guests. I got my guy, Coach from Sip to Tally Films, and my guy, Nitro from The Wonderkin Show. They're going to be joining me on Quiet Storm Sports to chop up all things Ravens, these new uniforms, the narratives around Lamar, and all the other latest and greatest stuff that I pull here when I hop off the stream. But I appreciate all of you guys for coming through. Again, thank you. Good show. W show. I appreciate that. Again, before we get out of here, leave a like on the video, and we will be back tomorrow with another episode of Sutton Reactions. Enjoy the rest of you guys' day.